All right, everybody, we're back with another Shelf Space exclusive. This is the showstopper of the New York Comic Con 2019, the Justice League versus Darkseid. As far as I understand, this was years in the making to put this together. You have a whole bunch of sculptors. Don't worry, we'll scroll up the names at some point. A whole bunch of sculptors all involved in this piece. How did it come about? Because this is a very impressive design. You don't see anybody doing something like this.
Yeah, when we first got the DC license, obviously everybody in our mind was about the Justice League. And we wanted to do something that was really, really impressive, like something epic. And the first thing that came
It's
to our
definitely
mind,
epic.
yeah, first came to our mind was that, how about the Justice League fighting against Darkseid? And so we kind of did a lot of research, and we thought that this was the best way to introduce all the core members of the DC universe and even the core villain in one setting. And that's how...
Absolutely.
Yeah, and that's how we came up with this concept. And it's as you can see, it's huge. It's a one in all. This whole piece has all the characters you ever need in this universe, all in one setting. Yeah.
One of the things I find interesting is the lasso. You're going to have like a different display option. If you want, it can go around his neck or it can go around the other arm.
Kind of. I mean, we wanted, the original design was Wonder Woman trying to hold Darkseid's right hand and back, but because this is kind of a lasso, it's a mixed material, right? So you can have fun with it. You can be creative with it.
Go around his leg if you want it.
His legs, go around his neck. You can do that if you want.
So will all of these characters be sold separately, or do you have to buy the whole thing at once?
They will be okay. This design was based on one entire set, but we've been getting some kind of got some feedback from collectors that they're asking us if it's possible to make individual pieces. We are still looking into it, but at the moment it's meant to be sold as one entire set.
Because, I don't know how Superman could be sold by himself, but the Batman, the Wonder Woman, the Green Lantern, these have, individual display option potential.
They do, yeah. But we might have to make some adjustments, yeah.
So what's available for pre-order right now regarding this piece?
It's not ready for pre-order. The reason is because this is freshly printed from the 3D printing company, and we have yet, like every piece you see here, most of the pieces here, we have yet to do engineering, so we do not know what's the final cost.
So you haven't decided exactly how this will be sold, if it would be individual or the whole package?
Oh, it has to be sold as a full diorama. It's whether we're gonna whether we're gonna sell separate as well, but I think it's unlikely. At the moment, it's only slated as a whole diorama.
Wow. Now, are there going to be multiple display options, or is this what you see is what you get? Every one thing you see here is what they will be using?
What you see is what you get, because this piece is meant to be, once you set it up, which is going to take you some time, you're going to leave it there as a main masterpiece display. You don't want to go around switching stuff. Yeah.
Well, this is something you have to get a special table for. And,
Yes.
When you're looking around, like, what's this piece over here?
Oh, there are a lot of details there. Like, so for example, for Batman, originally we had him holding a batarang, but what can the batarang do against Darkseid? So we kind of thought about how can we give him a role to play in this fight, because everybody has superpowers as a Batman. So we had all these, I believe these are the demons that...
The parademons.
The parademons that Darkseid will conjure up to invade Earth. So we have some parademons bodies lying around.
Wow, that's going to look amazing.
Yeah, and of course the parademons have their own weapons.
And that's what Batman is using.
And that's what Batman is using, because he doesn't know what Darkseid's doing, or what he's vulnerable to, so he decided to use his weapon against Darkseid. So this gives, it makes it more practical and more believable. Yeah.
Okay, well, I think this is a very impressive design, and I look forward to seeing this painted.
Yeah.
And what's really cool about this is that you can see everybody.
You can see
Everybody is visible.
from every angle. That's why it took us so long, because we wanted it to be displayable from almost every angle. So everywhere you move, you can see everyone. It's all circular motion about it, yeah.
And I noticed you're going to see some Speed Force effect with the Flash. You got, the Green Lantern effect. It looks like everybody's got something still unique to them, like you were doing in all of your 6-scale line.
There's a lot of story that's hidden in the sculpt here. Like I mentioned about Batman holding the Parademon's weapon, and if you notice here, the Flash is holding something special. That might be the answer to defeating Darkseid.
Oh, boy. Is that a mother box?
I don't know.
All right, well, look, thank you very much for taking all this time with us at the New York Comic Con. 2019, and we'll see you again soon.
Right. Bye-bye.